Hi, you guys. Excuse my voice, I do have a bit of a cold. But this video is basically about how to apply foundation and how, which foundations are good. To begin with, I do not think that any foundation, I don't think there is a bad foundation. I don't think there's a bad foundation yet. I haven't come across any foundations that have been bad. But I did say yet. If I come across one, I will let you guys know. But I haven't come across one. I just think there's foundations that are good for certain skin types, basically. I don't think that there are bad foundations. I just think that there are foundations for people, different people and their skin types and skin tones. I know a lot of people shop on high-end. The only high-end makeup I have is Mary Kay. Oh, I'm lying. I have Hello Flawless by sorry, Benefit. I love Benefit. I have Hello Flawless by Benefit. Hello Flawless, the Oxygen Wow makeup, the brightening makeup, and I absolutely love it. I'm actually out of my skin color because when I went, they gave me, I got two, and they could not figure out which was my skin color, so I got hazelnut and I got nutmeg. Hazelnut turned out to be way too light. It wasn't way too light, it was just a little bit light. Like, I could have went darker. I could have wore hazelnut, but I could have went darker. But I end up going with, I got both of them. And my aunt used the other one. But when I was leaving, they gave me sample sizes too, so that's what I'm going to be demonstrating with today. But yeah, there are no, oh, and Mary Kay. I have Mary Kay. Yeah, there are no such thing to me as bad foundations. I just think it's for certain skin types. I know a lot of commercials, I see these foundations and they'll be like, oh, we're good for all skin types, and you can use it for oily skin, you can use it for dry skin, and for me that just does not work because there are certain products that does not work for all skin types. I've tried, if you follow my channel or even my blog, I have struggled with acne basically since I hit puberty. And like, I've tried so many products and they say, well, we work well with all skin types, or it's perfect for all skin types, or this is made for all skin types, and it's just not it. You know, it could be good for oily to normal skin, or it could be good for dry to normal skin, but it's not good for all skin types. You know, like, whatever's good for dry and in normal skin is not going to be good for oily skin. How is that even? No. So for me, there's no, you just have to know. So say you go into Walmart or a drugstore like Walgreens, CVS, or just somewhere that sells foundation, sorry, that sells foundation. You want to go, first of all, like L'Oreal has, they have light, medium, dark, and in those three categories, they have like 5 shades per category, and they have the lightest of that category to the darkest of that category, and then they have the mediums where they have the lightest of that category to the darkest of that category. Now the light is like ivory to beige people, and the medium and the deep is, you know, women who have color to their skin. But yeah, you basically want to just try to get as close as your skin. Don't get something, say like you have a two-tone face like me. I'm yellow in between these spots. All right here I am yellow, but like once you get closer right here, I'm dark on my forehead, and then I have a three-tone face. My forehead is the darkest, and then right here my T-zone is yellow, bright yellow, and then on the side it's kind of like this brown caramel color. Now I would get a foundation because I am, and you probably can see that I have blemishes, which I'm actually getting rid of thanks to dermatologists. Yay for them. But yeah, you want to choose one that's closest. If you have to buy two, buy two. But if you don't have the money, you want to get as close as your skin tone as possible. And one way you can do that, some people actually have the shades, or you can determine. Or all you gotta do is take the foundation and hold it to your skin, your hand, or just hold it to your face. You know, I don't want you to test out the people's products if it's not testable, because I kind of hate when people do that. They'll sit there, open the pack, test the product, and then I want to go buy the product, and then they sit there and somebody's used the product, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy this, and then I want to get it, but it's the only one in my color left, plus somebody's used it. Now what am I supposed to do? Blah. I hate that. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, you want to get one that's closest to your shade. This is Revlon's Photo Ready. This is in the color Cappuccino 11. The number is 11 and the color is Cappuccino. You guys can see that. I have the Hello Flawless Oxygen. Wow. And this stuff really makes your skin look flawless. And hold on, guys, let me fix my lighting. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see that? And my Mary Kay. And I think I'm going to use, now this is for people who don't really know how to apply a foundation. This is just for beginners. If you don't have a brush, of course you can use your hand. Just use it in the same motion that I'm using the brush in. But if you can get a brush, get a brush. Just because you have, even though I do, and when I didn't have a brush, or from time to time when I don't feel like using a brush, I still do this. I will wash my hands, then I would sanitize my hands, and I would apply the foundation on with my hands that way. But if you can, the dollar store or Target, I know some people have Target around them, the dollar store, I don't know, people have that around them. It's called Dollar General, you know, Target, some people might call it Rite Aid. Anyway, they have e.l.f. products. This is an e.l.f. brush, e.l.f. foundation brush. It was $1. If you can go, you know, get you one, you can. And this is a Mary Kay Metal Foundation brush, but I like to use it for foundation liquid because it works well. It's also for blending. So for beginners, like I said, if you want to highlight your areas, oh, I didn't say that, sorry, blah. But anyway, yeah, if you want to just to apply the basic foundation, all you're going to do is take the foundation, squeeze an amount, and just dot it over your face. And you always want to keep either a wet cloth or a dry Kleenex by you for mistakes, and just to wipe off your hands. But I'm just going to show you guys. I'm not going to get in that complicated of how to put on highlight areas and all that. I'm just going to sit here and show you how to use it. And I think I'm going to use my, and see, this Mary Kay is normal to oily skin. This is one of those products that says normal to oily. I don't know if you guys can see. You probably can't, but it says normal to oily skin in this medium coverage foundation. And let me tell you, the coverage is awesome because it doesn't cover your skin all the way. And I used to actually want that. I used to want to cover my skin because of all of my blemishes on my pimples. I was like, ugh. But this is not good for normal to oily skin, because when I would wear this, I would constantly taking tissue and dabbing my face through the day because my skin got so oily. The oil just came through and shined out right on, and it was just like, woo, it's not working. So you have to be careful. I would get Neutrogena products because I do use their facial cleansers, but I don't. Their makeup products in my Pacific store, they don't have darker. They don't have darker foundations. So yeah. So basically, you just take your foundation, you squeeze it out of the tube, whatever kind of applicator, or if you don't have a tube, you probably want to pour a dab, but be very, very careful. And I'm just this small amount. I'm going to dab it over my face. I put 2 on my forehead, 3 on my cheek, and I have to go back and squeeze more. On my other side of my cheek. And I'm sorry, you guys, if my lighting is horrible. and down my nose. And I'm going to put one more dab on my forehead. As you guys can see, I've dabbed my face. And I'm going to do this side of my face with this brush and this side of my face with this brush. Now with the flat foundation brush, you just basically want to take it and kind of smudge the foundation out. Smudge it out, smudge it out, smudge it out, flatten it, and just rub. And the only thing with this foundation brush is you have to be careful. You know what, you guys? Hold on. I'm sorry, I didn't apply enough. You have to be careful. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm being careful. I don't want to apply too much, but you don't want to apply. It's like you don't want to apply too much because it's always buildable. Nothing is not buildable unless it's like super thick, and then you should probably measure your amount. But anyway, you just want to take it, dab it, and rub. And with this, I just come down. I just come down. And if you notice, I kind of stay close to my edges of my face because if you don't, you have all these streak marks everywhere. That's the thing about using the flat brush. You know, you have to make sure you blend it well, or you will have streak marks. But if you still can't get the streak marks out with the brush, you can always go back with your hand and do it. And you're just gonna rub it. You're gonna from the middle of by your nose in the inner part of your cheek. Just gonna brush it out. Brush it out. Going down your face, you're brushing it out. Making sure you got all the spots today. When you get to the edges, just smooth it out. And coming up from the forehead, I have a round forehead, so I just round it off like you're painting. And don't be so harsh with it, okay, you guys? It might like I'm being super harsh, but I'm not. Make sure you get the corners, and make sure you smooth out the creases, like in your nose right here. And there we go. This is with the flat brush. Now I'm going back with the mineral brush, and this is like a blending tool. So if you want to use this and then go back and use this, it'll be fine. But I just swirl it around, you guys. And you're just gonna go in a circular motion all down your face. You want to target the spots where you have blemishes or blemishes / dark spots. I think blemishes and dark spots are the same thing. If they aren't, somebody correct me, but I think they're the same thing. Just go in a circular motion all around your face. And either way, it works. As you can see, it's pretty even on both sides. I don't think that they're not even. They're pretty much even on both sides. I think this one does blend a bit more better than this one. Like I said, this one does the flat brush, it does just fine. I like them both, if you guys can see. Anyway, guys, I hope this video is totally helpful. Don't forget to rate and comment. Let me know you guys thought. And I'm gonna try to snap a good picture and post it at the end. I don't think you can see a difference, but I'm going to do that anyway. Okay, good night, you guys.